Okay, day number 2. It's a bit earlier today. I've been working on this thing for a couple of hours now. Don't know if you can see any differences, but I've welded in some of these washers that I've bent a little bit, just so I can use them as cable tidies. And instead of running the cables around the outside of the frame, we're running them along and underneath the frame. Which side? This side. There we go. There's cable tidies underneath here. I'll let you have a look at them. There's one there, look, a loop. You can't really see it because it's so dark. There we go. There's one there, look. There's a couple down here. Take that clamp off now. There's one just here somewhere. There you go. One down there. And that was a bit thingy, and I welded one in here. There's one there. None down this side apart from this one here, which is just there to hold the speedo cable. I do still want a speedo on this thing, of course. Make it nice and legal. This side's got two. There's one here and there's one down here. One here on the frame. Serial numbers there, which is nice. The VIN number. The brake cable for the rear used to be run on the outside of the frame, but this time I'm going to run it on the inside of the frame in that orientation. I remember looking at that and thinking, why didn't they do it when it was all together? I've also done a lot of bolstering on this frame. This frame had some of the most horrific welding I think I've ever seen. I don't know how it hasn't snapped in the middle yet. Underneath, just knock it off this bucket. Go on. I don't really care about the plastics on the top. So this strengthening plate here, that had a tack there, a tack here, and a tack here, and one on the other side. That's it. That's all it had. I didn't like that, so I've seam welded it all the way around. I've also added a few extra tacks in different areas along key strengthening points where there was no welds done. It only makes sense, I think. I don't know why you wouldn't weld it up nicely, but I think it's going to look pretty good. For the MOT guy, that is. With the frame being all visible now, it's yeah, it's going to be a thing. I keep thinking it's oil, but it's not. It's paint that's still good. Paint that's still good looks like oil. I have washed this frame down as best as I can. Did everywhere, but forgot to do the back, so that all needs washing down at some point. Funnily enough, that's where the paint is the thickest, all on this back here. Down where it needs to be thick, there's hardly any paint at all. As you can see, it's all orange, look. But my guess is that they don't care. Not sure on the legalities, but there used to be a VIN plate here, and one of the welds was snapped, and one of them was just hanging off, so I've took that VIN plate off, and I'm going to put it in this gap here at a 45-degree angle so you can still read it. Just tack it on both sides. I think that's going to look pretty nice, just in there, out of the way, tucked away. This is going to have a cover over it, and I might use this area as storage, maybe even for the battery. The plan is that I'm going to make a nice, probably aluminium, maybe if I can do it with aluminium. I'm pretty sure I will be able to. Going to make a nice cover which goes all the way from here, rounded a little bit. I might even do it all the way up. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do it all the way up. An aluminium cover that goes probably from up here, a little bit of a hole to put the steering yoke through, all the way down along the bottom, and end about here somewhere. So it's all going to be thingy, and then build sides for it maybe, and have this as a under storage area for electronics, maybe something else, I don't know. We will see. It would be a nice place to put the battery, I must admit. Keep it nice and low down. I have got a lithium battery for this thing, but I don't know on the condition of the battery. I don't know if it's any good. It was It's one that I picked up while I was hunting for batteries. I got it very cheap, and I thought, they were going to throw it out, and I said, oh, I'll give you a couple of quid for it, and I was like, yeah, sure. Lithium is difficult to get rid of if you don't know where to get rid of it. But yeah, that'll do for this, I think. I'm going to go and look at the engine now. I've not even got it out of the box yet. I might even try and fit it in the frame, just so it gives me a bit of a look and see where everything goes. I've got a lot of things in the ultrasonic bath. Just some stuff that was covered in oil. This engine mount thing, rust on it and all that crap. It's done an incredible job at cleaning it up. This was caked. There's a bit of dirt still there, but that'll all come off when I wire brush it. It was really bad. And there's another piece somewhere, the centre stand. Oh, I think it's inside the thing still. Remove that. My little handy pliers. Yes. There's just another piece of ducting in there. Yeah, just a piece of trunking in there. You saw about my idea with the little red fuel can there. I've just been on the internet and bought another fuel can. So I can hopefully get one and put it where I want to put it. I'm hoping I don't have to adjust these mounts. I'm going to try and just weld a bar or bolt a bar across, and hopefully make it so the fuel cans can live on there. Beside it, I would love a little storage compartment, which I'm going to have to build myself, either for wire tidying or as a little toolbox, because I do plan on keeping a handful of tools on this thing. Although I have recently got, here comes the wind. Had a good go until now. As soon as I start recording, here comes the wind. Yeah, I've had a bit of good luck on eBay, and I managed to buy myself ex-military panniers to go over the rear seat, which are going to be quite nice. And I've also managed to get myself just some tool bags that I was going to put down the front. I think they were old ammo carrying bags or something. Both canvas. There was another couple of bags as well I bought. Just, yeah, 70 quid's worth of stuff, mine. But it was all from an ex-army place down in Wolverhampton, I think. Birmingham, maybe? I don't know, somewhere. Whenever it's arrived, that's the box full of them. I haven't opened them yet to see what they look like. It'd be nice to do it though. I might do that now actually. Pause video. Pictures you can smell. Yes. Smells like army surplus places. Yes, it's got that lovely ex-army musty smell about it. Nice canvas bags. I've got some names on them too. Swarwick Millum, I do believe. We've got a wolf. We've got a captain as well. Captain Longworth. I wish I had more details on you there. I'll be able to track down who these people are and where they were stationed. There is VIN numbers on these, actually. VIN numbers. There is identification marks on them. And Cummings. Is that an SP? Not sure. Interesting markings. 244044605. 37 RP, is that? I can't really read that one. 1185. Can't really read that. Interesting. Anyone with a bit of military know-how knows what that is, please do let me know. But I think these will make excellent bags, don't you? These are the saddle bags. They actually go over the seat, which is nice. You've got all the straps and things to link the two bags together. It's going to be really cool, that. Yes, really cool. Don't mind the little e-scooter just there. It was actually a freebie, and I keep meaning to sell it, but never get round to it. I've never actually ridden it. Oh, tell a lie. I've rode it up and down the street to see what it was like, because I've never been on one of these before. Didn't really like it that much, must admit. But they definitely work a lot better when you've got loads of pressure in the tyres. I know that much. But yes, anyway, getting back. So yeah, they're going to be really cool then. I'm going to put them back in the box because I don't need them just yet. I mean, the frame isn't even painted yet. I have got a plastic mudguard here that I wouldn't mind putting on that bike. Shame it's plastic, but yeah. Until I can find a aluminium or steel replacement, it will suffice. Now I know that this is kind of giving it away, of course. But yes, I guess I can tell you that I am going for a little bit of a military, look. Sorry, that was the sump pump running in the pit down there. If you remember back onto my old videos, we dug this pit out. It fills up with water a lot. Well, I've made a little system up which is on a float level, and it ultimately pumps the pit out. Keeps it nice and dry down there. Yeah, so going for a little bit of a military look now. I should really go for a kind of Chinese Fallout style military look, shouldn't I? But because it's a Chinese bike. But well, we'll see what happens. Would it be sacrilege if I used ex-British saddlebags and put red communism stars over them, things like that, like what they do on the old on Fallout? Would that be wrong to do? Don't know. Let me know. But yes, anyway, let's go and have a look at that big box just there. That big box just there has got the engine in it. I want to have a look at that.